And here we start this delightful investigation at a grocery store, by which name I'm not really sure it is. I think if you spell it out phonetically, it says Costco. In any event, I received an anonymous tip from a viewer, aka a hero, that they sell some very unique medications, possibly illegal ones in here, and today we will find out what they are and how big of an issue this actually is. I don't know why I get so excited in places that have like foreign languages on the packaging, but I do. Like, this was the coolest thing. And you can see they had live animals that you could buy. There's the fish. Oh, and here's the frogs, just in case if you want a frog. They also had dead fish right above the live fish. This is the best day of my life. This is so cool to me. I love it. But we can't forget we're on a mission. They also had normie meds, which I wasn't interested in, but then this happened. Oh my gosh, I found it. I found the mother lode. Take a look at this. I was shooketh at all of these foreign medicines I found, and I couldn't really read pretty much any of them. They all were in hieroglyphics that I couldn't understand. Some of them did have some English writing on them, so I was able to determine what they were. And I tried to translate a couple of them with an app, but like things just got too difficult. Like here you see that ended up being an antibiotic, that Ceph thing. I'll talk about that more later. There's amoxicillin. And earlier I saw erythromycin printed there. And I think that's metronidazole there as well. There is so much stuff, and I just didn't have enough time to look through it all, so I just started buying things indiscriminately. I spent $100 on medications. I don't even know what half of them are. Everyone kept staring at me when I was in there. Not really sure why. But we got the haul. Let's go look at it. I spent $100 on weird medicine that I've never heard of before. So I'm very excited to figure out what this stuff is. I'm Grant Harding. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and I like to review medications so you guys can make better decisions on what you're buying. So without further ado, let's turn this camera around and take a look what's actually in this bag. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, where do I begin? Today's video will be sponsored by this Google... Oh, love that reflection. Hey guys. It's kind of annoying. This Google picture converter thingy. So I don't even know what language this is. That looks Chinese, right? Increase coronary blood flow and relieve angina pectoris. More details, please refer to the instructions. I don't think that's something you should be buying without a prescription, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't know what this is, though. It doesn't say. 4 to 6 pills at a time, 3 times a day. Oh, maybe this is like aspirin? I don't know. Let's find out. But what is this? Let's see what this says. Oh my gosh. Brown yellow dripping pill, cooling effect on promoting. It doesn't tell you what's in it? It doesn't say what it is. Okay, well, let's open this up, I guess. What the? What is this? Does anyone know? I have no clue. All right, no way this is nitroglycerin, right? What the frick? Why would somebody buy it? What is this? Folks, I have no clue what to make of this. Should I try it? No, I'm not going to try it. It smells... Wow, it really does have a very menthol smell. I don't think this is like a real medicine then. Whatever. Does anyone have any ideas? I don't even know what this is. This, I googled Pevasone, and I think this needs a prescription. So let's see here. Triamcinolone, Iconazole. Yeah, that's not something that you can buy in the United States with a prescription. Dermatitis, eczema, fungal infections. I'm actually going to use this probably in another video because I think I actually do have a fungal infection. Dermatitis, eczema. Yeah, so this is an antifungal medication and also a topical steroid. I'm setting this aside. I'm going to try this. But that is definitely a prescription product, by the way. Econazole. Like, we don't even sell Econazole with the triamcinolone in a combination in the United States. It's either straight Econazole or Econazole niacinamide. Interesting. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, this one is erythromycin. Yeah, you can't sell that without a prescription. I don't know how they're able to do that, honestly. I used to throw a fit whenever I saw this, but it's so ubiquitous, I just don't even care anymore. Like, I used to tell them, take what it is out and let me just have the packaging whenever I buy this because I don't want it. But like I said, this just happens all the time. Erythromycin's good stuff, but you need a prescription for it. I don't know how they're able to do this. Let's take a look at it. Look at that. See, that's a nice little package. You just put a little bit in your eyeball there, and then you're good to go. So I guess I'll be returning this to the store because I don't want to have a medicine that you need a prescription for. And actually, I'll have to return that one too then. I have no clue what that... Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Oh, I remember seeing this one. Okay, chlorhexidine and hydrophilic ointment base. I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, that's actually a really good idea. So chlorhexidine you can buy without a prescription. I think, that's 20% chlorhexidine, but it says 1% here, so nobody knows what that means. This is a good antibacterial medication, and it has the hydrophilic ointment. I would use this. See, look, it says here for ringworm and everything. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have any trouble at all recommending this. Now remember, this is antibacterial, it's not antifungal. But look, that looks pretty cool, right? Let's see how pharmaceutically elegant. I like this. This is completely legal. I mean, you can buy chlorhexidine right now if you want to. It's called Paradex. Is the mouthwash. And then Hib Cleanse is the topical. Metronidazole and phenbufen. Okay. I don't know what phenbufen is. I don't think we have that in the United States. But I know that metronidazole you need a prescription for. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Okay, let's see what this says here. Metronidazole, 0.1 grams. That's 100 milligram of metronidazole. Phenbufen, 75 milligram. 2 capsules at one time, 3 times a day. Not to exceed 14 capsules. Okay. Yeah, that's only 100 milligram. That's way underdosing. We would do 500 milligram of metronidazole most times. I don't even think it comes in a 100 milligram tablet. I don't know what phenbufen is, and I was saying it wrong the whole time. Let's see what it says on crush cost. Phenbufen. Yeah, nothing shows up. So I have to... This does not exist in the United States then, so let me Google it. It's apparently an NSAID, which is similar to like ibuprofen. In fact, I think I have some here. So it's a similar medicine to this, which you can tell by the sounding. Phenbufen, ibuprofen, they're similar. So this would be kind of dumb, actually. I don't think we would do metronidazole and an NSAID. That's kind of weird. Okay, I guess this is acyclovir. We spell it differently. Yeah, acyclovir. So this is an antiviral medicine. Definitely need a prescription around these parts. Let's see what it says here. Herpes simplex virus infection used for initial and recurrent cases of genital herpes virus. For recurrent cases, blah, 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 blah. The reason why, I mean, this isn't like terribly dangerous, at least I don't think so, but we don't want to just constantly be using antiviral medicine as well as antibacterial medication because these organisms can grow resistant to them. So this is not a good idea to have just out on the shelf for people to buy, especially if they have a viral infection, let's say, and then they use an antibacterial medicine. All that did was create more resistant bacteria that exist within your body. Ask anybody who works in a hospital, and they would not be very thrilled to see any of this stuff because what they do is they'll have people with infections, and then they'll do a culture and see what the bacteria is resistant to, and it'll be everything because we have so many bacterial medications running around, and all these bacteria have seen them before and they've built resistance to it. What do we got? Oh, this is amoxicillin. So staying with the same train of thought, we don't want this to be happening. Alrighty, it says here. So again, you don't want to be having antibiotics just out for everybody to use. It's not a good idea. Oh, that's proper dosing. I like that though. Interesting. Very professional. So I'm not sure how that's able to happen, honestly. This one was interesting. I'll be trying this one. This is a nasal drop, which is weird because how do you put something in your nose that's a drop? You know, normally that's a spray. But look, this has an NDC, and you can type that in on Crush Cost or something, and you will see that this is an American product actually. See, if I type it in here, it says Nafazoline, and look, it has the picture and everything. This is American. Nafazoline. So this is similar to oxymetazoline. Actually, it's like a vasoconstrictor. I'll be trying this later. I saw this one and I knew I had to have it. Mei Yinglong hemorrhoidal ointment. Okay, it doesn't sound that exciting, but it is. I want to see this, I want to see an American version of this. Look, I don't actually need to translate this. It's in English. Look up here, petrolatum and calamine. That's a great combination. I saw this and I was like, wait, why don't we have this? I've never seen this before. Calamine, everybody's heard of that. You know, we use that quite frequently for like poison ivy and stuff. It's got little nozzles here. I'm assuming you just screw it on there and give it a nice little squirt. I'll be trying that the next time I need it for sure. See how this works. The heck is this? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's got Braille on it. I love to see that. Dexamethasone? Oh my gosh. That's crazy, bro. Dexamethasone. So this is a steroid. So this is be similar to hydrocortisone, but you need a prescription for this in the United States. Oh my god. It's kind of cool though. I never even thought of making this into a steroid cream. So I think hydrocortisone. Nah, there's like triamcinolone. There's a couple of steroid creams, but we don't even have a dexamethasone cream. Actually, not even with a prescription can you get dexamethasone cream. Wow, this is really cool. Dexamethasone is one of the most. I think it is the most anti-inflammatory steroid. That is so cool. Too bad I might have to take that one back. I'm not really sure. Let's see what this is. I have no clue. Domperidone? Are you kidding me? What? Holy criminy. I don't know if you... Here you can read that. That's crazy. So domperidone is a dopamine antagonist. And it does help with nausea and vomiting and everything, but it also raises prolactin levels, and it can cause, like, milk production in women. This is crazy. It has, like, big issues with heart issues, interactions. This is crazy to me. To open this one. There you go. Little domperidone tablets. All right, this looks very feminine. I'm going to guess this is a feminine thing. Miconazole suppository. Okay, so this is for women infections. We have this in the United States. There's nothing special about that at all. Oh, I saw this one. Cephradine? I don't know what this is. This does not exist in the United States. I'm going to guess. It looks like an antibiotic to me, but I think it might be a pain med. See what it says here. Yeah, it's a antibiotic. Wow. So there's lots of antibiotics here. Cephradine, not available in the United States. This is a first generation cephalosporin, apparently. That is cool. Man, I wonder why we don't have it in the United States. Does anyone know? Huh. A lot of my research is grounded in the sketchy gas station pill industry, so I'm happy at least like stuff like this appears to be being made professionally, but there's just too much antibiotics going on here. I don't like it. People cannot make good decisions whenever they don't really know how to diagnose themselves, so I don't like this. This aids in a lot of microbial resistance is the term we use, which is not a good thing. I liked this one though. This antifungal steroid cream though. That was pretty cool. What was your favorite? This one's my favorite, I think. All of these antibacterial and antiviral, I'm not a fan of these. I don't think that's okay at all. Actually, the hemorrhoidal ointment might be my favorite. That one looks pretty cool. This one's my least favorite. I mean, this looks like I don't even know what this is actually, and it made it sound like this is to be used in like very serious situations. It smells bad too. That was fun. I wonder if there's other grocery stores I can go to and find weird stuff there. Stick around, we'll find out.